Do you have your Instagram account completely set up for the best optimization as a real estate agent? Hey everyone, it's Riley. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of our just kind of more of a basic steps on making sure that your Instagram is completely set up and ready to go for you as a real estate agent. So let's get right into it. Number one is to make sure that you do have a profile image for your Instagram page. Now, this shouldn't really be your logo if you have one. Typically, as a real estate agent, your face, yourself, you are your own brand. So typically, your profile image should be a photo of yourself. Now, depending on your brand and how you're kind of branding yourself, maybe this is more of a kind of like a personal photo of maybe you just kind of just hanging out, or maybe you use your headshot or professional lifestyle photo that you've had taken at a listing. Next up is your Instagram name. Now, lots of times people will just put their first and last name for their Instagram name. However, you may want to consider using something a little bit more for Instagram SEO, if you want to call that. And what I mean by that is actually maybe considering using your location/realtor. So to give you an example, whenever someone may be searching for a real estate agent in your location on Instagram, they may go to the search bar and type in, let's just say, Northern Virginia real estate agent. Once they hit search, Instagram is going to be searching their database for anyone that has Northern Virginia realtor within inside their profile. By making your Instagram name Northern Virginia realtor, this is going to typically give you a better shot of showing up on the top of the list when it comes to those searches. Now, when it comes to your handle or your actual @ on Instagram, you could still keep this your name, or you could consider making it your Northern Virginia realtor name as well. Next up, let's talk about your bio, and this is going to be a spot where you should definitely have your actual full name in there if you decided to use Northern Virginia real estate agent as your name on your Instagram profile. Your bio should give your viewers a little bit of information about you, why they should work with you, and why you love the location that you serve. Pretty much what makes you and what makes you the kind of real estate agent that they should work with. Next up, we have one of the most important features that everyone should have on their Instagram profile, and that is a Linktree account. Linktree allows you to have multiple links all inside one single link. This website became incredibly popular because of Instagram. Because on your Instagram profile, you can only have one link. Now, you as a real estate agent and pretty much any business owner, we all have multiple links that we want to be able to give access to all of our viewers. The solution is Linktree. With inside Linktree, you will be able to customize that single link to be able to house a couple different links that are going to be able to link to all the additional information that you have as a real estate agent. So make sure you create a Linktree account and you include that as your link on your Instagram profile. All right, now that we went over some of the things that you have to make sure that you have filled out on your Instagram profile, let's go over some of the posting options that Instagram allows you to do. First off, and the main function of Instagram is that you can post on your feed. Your feed is going to be what people are going to directly see when they're scrolling through their Instagram and potentially viewing and seeing your posts. Next up, you have Instagram stories. Now, these are bubbles that go over your profile image, and stories only last 24 hours. Inside your stories, you can get really creative. You can share old posts, you can create just brand new posts with text, images, music, videos, whatever it may be. There's a lot of different customizations that you can do inside your stories, so be sure to check them out. Next up is your story bubbles. Now, this is a very unique and useful tool that you can have on your Instagram profile. As I just mentioned, stories only last 24 hours, but if you save that story to an Instagram story bubble, people will be able to access and see those stories right on your Instagram profile. Next up, we have one of the most important features on Instagram, and is definitely the one that you should be utilizing the most, and that is Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels were pretty much made to compete directly with TikTok, and they are incredibly popular and important feature to be posting on your Instagram profile, because this vertical short form content is incredibly popular nowadays, and it's something that you should have in your real estate marketing strategy on Instagram. As I just mentioned, Instagram Reels are typically vertically shot. You can upload horizontal videos. However, the vertical shot format is definitely the most popular ones. You can also add music, titles, graphics, a whole bunch of different stuff. So definitely make sure you are utilizing Reels for your marketing strategy. Next up, we have IGTV Posts. IGTV Posts allow you to post a video that is longer than 60 seconds on your Instagram profile. Anything under 60 seconds is just going to be posted to your feed, Anything above 60 seconds is going to be created as an IGTV post, and it's going to have its own place on your Instagram profile. Way back when Instagram was only a photo platform before even video came around, and once video came around, you could only post up to 60 seconds. Then they came out with IGTV, which allows you to post longer than 60 seconds. And this is definitely a very useful tool to have, because lots of times when it comes to real estate, video tours, neighborhood tours are longer than 60 seconds. So this is going to be a great place for people to go check out those longer pieces of content. And also your IGTV posts are going to be viewable on your feed as well. It just, once you get up to a certain point, it's going to ask the viewer to go to IGTV to watch the remaining of the video. Next up on your Instagram profile is kind of a new feature, and it's called guides. Guides are pretty much just kind of like playlists for your Instagram posts. You're able to make different guides and then include different posts inside those guides to be able to give your viewers just all the information that you can have inside one guide. So say you have the home buying steps, say there's 10 steps and you created 10 different posts for each one of the steps. You could create a guide and have all 10 of those steps inside that guide called the home buying process. That way, when someone goes to your guides, they can view that specific guide and watch all 10 steps in a row. Lastly, you have your tagged images. Now, this is going to be a spot where anyone that tags you in a post, you're going to be able to go there, scroll down, and be able to see everyone that has tagged you in their posts. Next up, heading back up top to your Instagram profile, make sure that you have your contact information filled out so your viewers can easily contact you. Lastly, the big question is, how often should you post on Instagram? Now, this really kind of varies. Make sure that you're always posting valuable content and you're not just posting quantity, you're trying to post more quality posts. You know, once you can get good and once you are kind of getting into a groove on your posting style, you're going to be able to post quantity and quality at the same time. But it is definitely recommended to be posting at least twice a week. It's definitely going to be more recommended to be posting at least once a day on your Instagram profile. So that could be once a day on your feed or maybe a story. Just try to stay as active as you can on your Instagram. I know it's going to be kind of tough starting out, especially if you don't have a lot of content already prepared, but definitely try to build up content. Something that we always do is we batch create. So whenever we are creating videos, we're sitting down and creating a whole bunch of them at the same time, maybe switching out shirts, whatever it may be, to kind of have like a different kind of style and flow to them. But we sit down and we create a whole bunch so that it saves us time, so they're not having to set everything up, get the camera rolling, create one video, tear everything down, and then just do it the next day. So highly recommend batching your content. And once you get good, definitely try to be posting on Instagram at least once a day, whether that's on your feed or your story, or really preferably if you're posting on your story and your feed once a day. So that's all we have for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments below. I love to answer them all, and I'll see you in the next video.